Hello, and welcome to the MommaNevin Knits YouTube channel. My name is Joan, and I am MommaNevin here and on Instagram. I have a Gmail email address that is MommaNevin, MommaNevin, @gmail.com. This is where I discuss my unfinished projects and I attempt to clear them out. My word for the year is finish. I just want to finish some things, and I've been doing okay. So, today is March 31st. Happy Easter. I hope everyone is having a wonderful time with your family. Here in Southern California, the high today is 51 degrees. I don't get it. So that's why I'm wearing my Catalina sweatshirt, because I'm freezing. So sorry about that. I want to start off, it's a little bit low note, but my condolences to everyone who is suffering in Baltimore. That was just insane what happened. And, I do want to let you know that my thoughts and prayers are with you. I used to work for a maritime insurance adjusting firm. So we got a lot of cases like that because, as one of our adjusters said one time, in the middle of the water, you can't make things stop on a dime. So I don't know what's going to come of whatever investigation they do, but in the meantime, people are going to be having a difficult time getting back and forth to work, and and those who lost their lives, it's really not a fun thing. So, all right, let's get on a happier note. Let's start off. This week, I put together a to-do list because there were certain things I wanted to try my best to get done. So, the first thing on my to-do list, give me a second, I'm going to pull this up, was my Advent blanket. Now, you guys haven't seen this in a couple of weeks. I had to put, I hate having the light on because it puts circles on my glasses, and anyone who knows how to stop that, please let me know. I'll be happy to do that. But today it is rainy again, so it's kind of dreary outside. So I really felt like I needed the ring light today. So sorry about that. So these are the sections that I've done since I've shown you this last. And this is the fade that is happening here. For this week, like I said, I wanted to get 2 sections done on it. I got this section and half a section. So I'm going to give myself a half of an X on that one. All right. That is on a size 2 needle, excuse me, 2.75 millimeters. We measured it. Those 24 sections of 20 ridges each is over 8 feet long. I'm 5 foot tall. Why do I need an 8 foot long blanket? Also, I have a lot of blankets I'm making, and I live in Southern California. I don't need a lot of blankets, but I just love making them. So, whatever. They may wind up at a charity somewhere. Who knows? For John's socks. Now, my goal for this week, okay, so here's what they look like on the sock blocker. Oh, I've also been told I don't show my projects long enough. So I'm going to attempt to leave it up there a little bit longer so you can see it. So as you can tell here, this is where I started this week. Not a lot done. I'm struggling with this project. I want to get it done, but it's taken me a long time. So my goal for this week with John's socks was to get it to 6 inches from the heel to where I was working, because I have to do almost 9 inches before, sorry, I'm having a difficult time with this. I have to do almost 9 inches before I start the toe. And so I got it to, if I stretch it really hard, it's 6 inches, but really and truly, it's like 5 3/4 inches. So I gave myself a 1/2 of an X for this. I will be adding this to my to-do list for next week, and I'm going to try to get to 8 inches. So I'm going to have to really be working on these this week. And my goal on the Advent blanket for next week is also going to be to add 2 more sections. All right. Becca's frog. Becca's frog has eyes. So I was able to get it in to do the push down effect. I don't know how. The indentation. And so I got that done. I got it re-crocheted together. I wove in those ends. Gosh, my glasses are really bad here with this. I'm sorry. So here is what it looks like so far. Now my goal for this week with the frog was to get one of the legs done and to have it put on. I didn't quite make it. I got the leg partially done. So the next thing I have to do on this is to add, I believe I have to do an I-cord. I think 3 I-cords, and then I have to do toes on it. I will include the picture here so that you can see what it's supposed to look like. But so my goal for this for next week is to have at least 2 legs done and hopefully attached to the body. All right, project bag. I had this project bag on my to-do list and I got it finished. So Joyce, this will be sent to you this next week sometime. So this is what the inside looks like. It is got the Notions pouch sewn in it. So it's a fun little bag. I have several like these and I really like them, but they're not the easiest thing to sew. But I got it done, so I'm very, very, very happy about that. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. I should make myself one of those. I don't know what I did with the fabric, but it's gone. So if anyone knows where I can get some more of this sheepy fabric, let me know. Why are these sheeps upside down? Okay. Huh. Thought they were all up right side up. My Goth Kitty socks. My goal this week was to finish this sock. So I finished this sock. Oh, what I wanted to say about the project bag is there are no goals for sewing for next week. I still need to get this room organized. So here's my Goth Kitty sock. I will start, my goal for next week is to start and get the cuff done. And these are 60 stitches and 2.25, so size 1 needle. And when I start next week, I will, I'm going to start doing videos of how I make my socks. So next week when I cast this on, I will be making a video of how I do it. Okay? Alrighty. Stained glass blanket. This is my super secret guilty pleasure project. So I got this color done on it. Here, let me make this so you can see it a little bit better. I don't know why I'm following the pattern exactly, but it's definitely kind of ruffling out on me, which I think eventually will be fine. The larger it gets, you know, that'll kind of settle down, but it is a little frustrating when it's small that it's ruffling like that. This yarn, the last one that I finished up here, was a yarn by Kirby Werby. Oh, I don't remember what it was. I'm sorry. But Kirby Werby does an amazing job with her dyeing techniques. And I put this up. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I put this up on Instagram as a finished project. And one of my friends who has toddlers said, "Oh, I just love that song," or whatever it was, from a kid's show. And I was like, "Oh, is that what that's from?" Because I didn't know. I am not finding it quickly, so we are going to move on. One thing my son and daughter-in-law told me was that my shows are too long. And so I'm losing people's interest by having them be so long. Tell you what I'll do. I will look this up and put it in the notes at the bottom. I don't think she's selling that color anymore, but she does bring things back every now and again. If you really want the color, I don't know if you can see it, but it's really pretty. It's got like blues and oranges and golds. And this is the project that I'm doing, like the chain stitch, like what they do in plying. So I'm doing like the chain plying, where I get to the loop and then pull another big loop out and then crochet from there. So that's where I'm at with that. My Battenberg, well, Jessica's Battenberg, and I got to show it to her today, and she's very, very happy. She really likes it, so I'm excited. I really need to get this done for her. But my goal for the Battenberg this week was to get 5 squares made and then add on 5 color squares to go with it. So this is where I'm starting to square it off, and these are the squares that I added this week. So there are 5 white squares and 5 color squares with the stitch markers on them, and those are what I added this week. Now, when this is done, I was trying to explain to her that we're going to do it square side instead of diamond side. That took a little explanation. She didn't get it at first. So eventually it will look like this. So it will be more squared, whereas before I was making it on point, which sounds like a wonderful idea, and I love it, but I really want to get this done for Jessica. So we're going square, because square is going to be easier in the long run. Okay, diamond painting. I did get some of my diamond painting done. Also, my goal for next week with the Battenberg is going to be to do 5 white squares and 5 color squares again. So my diamond painting, I wanted to do 20 by 20 colors, grid, 20 by 20. And I got that done. I got it done this morning. I mean, if you ever need a quick project, just to be doing a project, do diamond painting. It's really great. And one thing I can see here, and I was hoping it wouldn't show too much, is these things are a little difficult to keep them in straight lines. So, you know, I figure eventually, once I have it up there on my wall, you won't be able to see it that closely, and we'll be good. And I'm also going with the rule that they use in knitting of, if you can't see it galloping by on a horse, it's not a problem. So, all right. So my project that I'm going to add in for next week is, this is a pair of socks that I was making. Let me see if I can find a sock blocker real quick. This is a pair of socks that I was making. Mandy's Makings got together with, let's see, who was the bag maker? Little Bitty Delights is the stitch marker. And then the bag maker is So Crazy Crafter. And this is the bag. It was a package deal where you got the bag, you got the stitch marker, which is just so freaking adorable. It's a s'more. How cute is that? Isn't that cute? And then there was a pattern that came with it called Fireside Friends. I don't know who the designer is right now, but I will put it in so that you can see it. But this is what it looks like so far. I think I lost steam on it because it's mostly purling. And you know, you can only do so much purling, okay? All right, so what is going to happen with this? My goal for next week with this is going to be 10 rows, which will get it to the top of the heel. So this is what it looks like now. I will put the brain dead. I will put the picture of the project from Ravelry on here. All right, that is all my projects for this week. Purchases. I had this come in. This is a subscription that I have from Southern Skeins, and I get a t-shirt every month. Now, you know what? Sorry for the crinkling, but I'm going to take this out because it has to be seen to appreciate, be appreciated. So this is called, it is a Yarn Chicken t-shirt. Is that so cute? So cute. So cute. I think I'm buying t-shirts now because I don't have to buy work clothes any longer. I have enough tops that I can wear for when I have meetings because they only see me from here up. So I wear a nice shirt that I have already for meetings, but I don't have to buy work clothes anymore. So that's really nice. And so I have decided to buy some knitting t-shirts instead. And that was the latest one. All right, let's talk about the puppies. Oh, what I wanted to show you after is my full list of to-dos for next week. All right, the puppies. Pirate tried to get his own gopher this week. My husband was walking him, and he stuck his nose in a gopher hole, and he was trying to, like, bite in there. And my husband had to pull him back. He was like, no, that thing will hurt you. And Chips, I got a special visit from the Easter Bunny today. So here's a picture of that. And she's so adorably cute. The puppies got along pretty well. As long as Pirate stays away from my son and daughter-in-law, Chips is okay with it. She's not great, but she's okay with it. So Pirate and I took a little ride while she was here so that she could have some time to be, she still considers this her house. So she had some time in her house. Let's see. SoCal happenings. Rain. Again, I know you guys are tired of me saying that, but it's true. We have 14 inches of rain so far this year, and our normal at this time is 11 inches for the whole year. We're at 14 already. That's crazy. We've got an inch of rain this weekend, which I know people in Louisiana are going, so? Out here, it's a big deal. When I first moved out here, I thought it was so funny. I laughed at Southern Californians so much because back home in Louisiana, they'd say, oh yeah, it's going to rain Tuesday. Out here, it is Storm Watch 2024. So I just find it amusing. Steve and Jessica came for Easter. We had a little lunch, nothing fancy. We just went to, we had fast food. And the prices are starting to reflect that law that's going into effect tomorrow, that all fast food workers make $20 an hour. Because it was quite expensive for the four of us. So, not crazy about that, I gotta tell you. This past week, I didn't get finished with all the things that I wanted to get done because I got sick. And I don't know what it was. I was coughing a lot, and I basically slept for 2 days. So I didn't work, because my commute is like from my living room to my desk. Because I work from home, and I'm really fortunate. But I am vertical now. So I was horizontal for 2 days. I don't know what it was, but it sure hit me hard. That is all I've got this week. So hopefully it's not 15 minutes like they told me it should be, but it's not terrible, I hope. Hopefully you don't feel that way. Anyway, please feel free to leave me a comment below, send me an email, direct message me on Instagram, whatever you would like. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by to visit. Oh, I knew what I wanted to tell you guys. Sorry. Quick. I was doing my end. My episode 13 lived up to its name last week. I had a terrible time. It took me hours to get that uploaded. So I apologize if you guys were waiting for it. I mean, I know, right? Who wouldn't want to watch me? But I don't know what happened, and I'm hoping and praying that today it goes a lot smoother. Anyway, okay, thanks for coming. See you next week. Bye.
Hi, Mr. Hummingbird.